Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Blink Twice. I'm kind of excited about this. Of course, I love Channing Tatum. I do like him a lot. I think he's going to play me in my biography. I don't know, biopic? I don't know, whatever. No, I'm just kidding. Of course he won't. But this is a movie, and now it's not working for me, but he evidently, or I shouldn't say he, a billionaire or some tech mogul, I'll say, somebody who's well off, meets a waitress and invites her on like a vacation. And this vacation is about like having fun, and some strange things start to happen. I don't know why. IMDb just stopped responding, but let me get back to it real quick. Channing Tatum, okay, yeah, and join him and his friends on a dream vacation on his private island. Oh, he has a private island, and strange things start to happen. And Frida questions reality. That's kind of interesting. Frida is played by Naomi Ackie. I don't know who she is. Channing Tatum, of course. Christian Slater's in it. Simon Rex. I'm sure there's other people that I haven't noticed yet, but 6.9 on IMDb. 18,618 people rated so far. It just came out today, so let's check it out. I know that was a little over the top, but let me watch the movie, let you know what I think, and that's it. Tell you more about it. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Blink Twice, and not sure why it's called Blink Twice. I have to think about that a little bit more, but what a movie. And I didn't realize it. I knew this going in, so I apologize, but coming out, first thing it says is directed by Zoe Kravitz, who is Channing Tatum's girlfriend now, right? But a great job, I think, from a director's standpoint. There's a lot more people in it than I thought, and they're coming up. Arjona, she's in it, right? So she's great. I think she was in the one movie on Netflix. Haley Joel Osment is also in it, as the names come up. I'm getting, and Geena Davis. They're the ones. I had no idea. I didn't scroll enough and see that, but very interesting, hard to watch movie, topic, premise. I don't know. And for me, if you can just escape and know it's a movie, it was very good. It was, I don't know. There's a lot, and I think part of the intrigue for me is not knowing. I had no idea. You know, I know what you know when we read the IMDb together, that hey, this movie, billionaire decides to whisk away some waitress and her friend to this island that he owns. And you know, there's not a lot of backstory. I think that would have been helpful if they would have. So Channing Tatum is the billionaire, and they have an opening scene. But there's not a lot of, like, you know, development there, which would have been nice. I think I could have used that. But then you come and watch this movie, and I get it. I mean, it's like a, I don't know how to say it. I'm going to have to get into it. So, I thought it was really good. I felt like, it was only an hour and 39 minutes right now, and the credits are rolling. So, it's an hour and 35-minute film. And when you watch it, there's not a lot to it. There's not a lot of, like, I don't know, there's not a lot to it. It's just everybody hanging out at the island for long periods of time. Now, you know, and so that made it crazy interesting to me that they spent an hour and 30 minutes to get to where they were. And you don't need a lot, but it worked. And so without, and I have to say spoiler alert, because this is, I'm not going to ruin the ending of the movie, but I got to talk a little bit more openly. So if you haven't seen it and you want to watch this movie, go ahead and watch it. But let me say this before you go. I mean, it's not an easy watch. It's not a topic that, you know, people will enjoy watching. So let me say that. With that being said, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. I mean, wow. I mean, it's the, oh, now I can't even remember his name. I was thinking of it before. The bad guy who had his own island that brings people to it. This is that movie. Not with kids though, but just with girls. And you don't know that going into it. It's like, what is going on? Because you're watching this movie and the people are just having a good time. You know, and like daily having a good time, going to bed on their own, whatever. Sure, doing a little bit of drugs, a little bit of drinking, but, and then it evolves. And, you know, I thought Channing Tatum did a great job. I really did. And, you know, nobody else really got much else except for that other girl who I never saw before. And that was it. You know what I mean? Like Christian Slater, Joey Osment, or whatever his name is, didn't have a lot of opportunity to show their acting skills. They were in it, and they were fine, and Simon Rex, whatever, but there wasn't much to it, really, except for what was going on. And that's crazy to me. So, I don't know. Interesting film for the film itself, for the directing, maybe the producing, and a little bit of acting that was in it. Not that the other acting wasn't bad, but what is the island? I can't think of the, you know what I mean? Yeah, everybody knows what I'm talking about, and I can't think of it, and it's just, why would they have to do that? Like, I would think, you know, and I get it, it's for a movie purpose, but I would think if I'm a billionaire that looks like Magic Mike, I can invite people to my island and just have fun in a normal way. And although the premise, the interesting fact behind it is all, there's no forgiveness, they're just forget. Like that, okay, I like, not that I like that, but that plays well and is, okay, I got it in a sinister way, but everything else that they do, like, leave that out, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can make a whole movie just about that saying, and you could use a lot of the same stuff. You don't have to throw all in the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. That's it. Boom. I knew if I talk long enough, I would think, leave all that out and just say, hey, forget instead of forgive kind of thing. Let's make a whole movie about that and an island and handsome and good-looking people. That would work, but that whole in-between thing that makes it all feel weird, at least me, is not fun. All right, there you go. That's what I got. I'm glad I was able to talk to you about it. And still a good film. Zoe Kravitz, hats off to you. Channing Tatum, great job. So there you go. For a movie, it's good. For your mindset, maybe not so much. All right, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.